Welcome back, fellow noobs. This is Blamous coming to you again. Here we are on Tempest. This is a 2v2 map between myself, Blamous, spawning as the red Protoss, my partner, Zon, spawning as the blue Terran, and then our opponents, Biggles, spawning as the teal Protoss, and Enchantment. Enchantment. I read it last night. I thought it was enhancement, and I guess he's going for some conglomerate word of enhancement and enchantment and enchantments. Everybody play Dragon Age? The little dude who fixes your weapons? Enchantment. Anyway. Here, back to the game. Anyway, this game, it's another short cast. Zon and I are back to our normal races. If you watched the other previous video with us having swapped races, we're back. We're back on a winning streak. This is actually the last game we played, I think, after a streak of wins, because we went back to our normal play, stopped trying to do crazy stuff. And in this game, like normally we are doing our base, it's a basic rush strat into a transition, where we mass up early with Marines and Zealots, we put pressure on, and then we transition into a mid-game with, tier 2 units, etc. We don't get gas early. We go straight for this rush. We probably rush with about 8 to 10, well, maybe it's 10 to 13 Zealots and probably about 12 Marines or so, and it's usually very effective. We try and go by the 5.5 minute mark.
You can do just something as simple as Ultra Ling or
now
Ultra
I have
something
Day
else.
9 in my ear.
Hang
on a second.
In there. But just
very annoying fact, ladies and gentlemen, if you watch the Day 9 Daily, which I do, I love it. I don't watch it live. I watch it on the on Blip TV. Just fantastic, very informative cast. Day 9 is the man as far as I'm concerned, as far as StarCraft is concerned. But if you pause the stream, it will play automatically every 30 minutes. And he just jumped into my ear, and I was like, what is Day 9 doing in my StarCraft 2 game? But he wasn't here. So I was like, wow, that's amazing. He just busted in here to cast this game. Anyway, as I was saying, we're rushing. You see me queuing up a few Zealots. I am trying to get as many probes out as possible, chrono boosting to get that money up, to keep things going, just making pylons. I got one guy out of the base, more pylons. And over here, I got this guy scouting. Look, he's already got 4 Zealots out. He's going 3 gates. And my friend here, Enchantment, is roaching it up. So I see immediately that they're rushing. So we get our guys down here and start to get ready. Now the reason why I'm casting this video is about to become clear. So we are going to let them come. And Zon, very wisely, knowing that they're coming, pulls out at some point here. Let me speed this up a bit. He comes out here. We see them going through. They take the middle. They're going to look for us. Luckily for us, they, and I don't know, maybe it would have gone better if we had done this differently. They go and check here at the northeast spot. Then they check the northwest spot. And Zon very wisely comes down and places a barracks here, 2 barracks here. I say wisely, it's a good thing. And the unfortunate thing is where he's putting them. You can't see, I think I have my mouse function shut off in Fraps, but if he had put those bunkers right where these 2, right in line with this front barracks, front gateway of mine, would have gone so much better. Because look, everything's getting bunched up in this little place. These roaches with their extended range are able to come out here and yeah, I was pretty impressed with the number of roaches he was able to get so quick. But that's Zerg, man. And they're powerful, and they come in and they melt Marines, and wasn't even really close. And we are able eventually to push these guys back, but not able to keep up on the production. I was trying to get warp gates. I don't know. I probably didn't play this right. I probably should have just made guys and guys and guys and pylons, because they're going to wreck all my pylons. But clearly we're unable to push this back. Trying to make more gateways to replace the one that I lost down here. And there, just look at that. Just pouring in now. It's not... obviously, you know where this is going. We're not going to climb out of this. I only have like 4 zealots over here, 3 zealots trying to block in, and they're just demolishing Zon's base. He's got a decent force of Marines over here, but he can't engage. I can't help him. This is a problem, you know, when and actually, if you watch the Day 9 Daily recently, Day 9 hits on this, which I thought was so smart. In a position like this, the best thing you can do for your partner is to die slow. And Zon did a pretty good job of that. I mean, he could have lifted off. I don't know why he doesn't lift. He could have lifted and planted somewhere else. He was mad because I didn't come over. And, you know, that wasn't a public GG. That was just for me. But I couldn't. Now I've got a bigger force, which still does literally nothing against all of these guys. I put up some cannons, tried, but, you know, it's... we were not feeling happy about ourselves, so I left this game. I didn't GG. That's not like me. I usually am fairly well-mannered. But again, the best thing you can do for your partner in a situation like that, where you're clearly getting owned, and is to give them a chance to build up a force and try and win, and die slow. You know, we had no chance in this game, so whatever. But I think that beginning part in the beginning, when I was saying about that bunker placement, maybe go back and check that out. I think it's about 7:35 into the game clock. And I think if that bunker, and correct me if you think I'm wrong, I'd love to discuss it, but I think if those bunkers are moved out and we're able to have a wider concave, so to speak, maybe we do better in that battle, and maybe it's a little bit closer game. Anyway, thanks for watching. That'll do it for this cast. See you guys later.